Okay, so let's start off. So guys, welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for sparing time on a Saturday evening and making it here. So this is a presentation on how you can pursue your BCom 100% online. I don't know how many of you are aware for the AICT and UGC rules. The BCom is one of the courses that can be taught 100% online. So for the last couple of years, there are a bunch of universities that have started, and we are going to talk about one such university. We have a partnership, or we are planning rather a partnership or exploring a partnership, right? So this particular webinar is focused on that aspect. Of how many of you want to pursue BCom 100% online as you are studying for your CA or CMA or CS or any.
Your voice is not clear actually.
My voice is not clear. Okay, if anybody has an issue, you can please post it in the chat. Saipdeep, Vishesh, is my voice audible? Am I better?
Better. It might be network issue at that person's end.
Okay, so it is pretty much clear. So I don't know whoever highlighted it. It's an issue on your side, not on my side. So I don't think there's an issue on our side. Okay. So let's move forward. So this is that webinar on that, how to do your BCom 100% online while you're preparing for CA or any other professional course. Right. So first up is the first slide. Yeah. So first about us, we are OneFin. We are India's best accounting and finance destination, and our goal is to help you help the students who are preparing for any other professional courses also prepare. We also are planning to offer BCom along with the professional courses if there is enough amount of interest. And this is the first such webinar in this particular direction. Right now. So hi to everyone. And there are a couple of more points I want to highlight. There are a couple of more of my team members and people who are going to be speaking on this call. Who probably will be answering queries. One is Saipdeep Singh. Some of you may know him from the responses he gives in forums. Others may know him from meeting him in some of our student meets. Then we also have somebody called Vishesh. I will introduce Vishesh just in a couple of minutes. But before we move to Vishesh, I want to actually check with you. What is it that you guys think? Any says on the name of the university about which we are referring to. See, obviously, BCom can be only by a university, right? And we at Indigolearn or OneFin by Indigolearn are planning to type with the university. Any guesses? You can feel free to type in the chat engine. And rather the chat box, and I can see whoever has proper answer. If anyone can guess the name of the university, I'll not take too much time. But if anyone has guesses, please feel free to share with us your guess. IGNO. So somebody said IGNO. No, it is not IGNO. IGNO. All of you are already aware that IGNO has a program for CA students. So this obviously is not IGNO. It is some university. It's a well-known, well-recognized. And it's a fairly popular university across the country. Usmania, no, not Usmania. Christ, no, not Christ. Jain, no, not Jain. Calcutta, no, I'm sorry, not Calcutta University. Sriram, I don't know who's Sriram. I'm Sriram. Delhi University, no, not Delhi University. Open or regular? So Cambridge, I don't know what is Cambridge. Yeah, so somebody actually rightly, I think, guessed it. So let me move to the next slide. It is the Shastra University. So Shastra University is the one with whom, who have an online degree program. It is a regular program, and, this particular program is offered in association with TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, the flagship company of the Tata Group, most maximum market cap, maximum revenue, maximum profits that the company that generates for Tata Group, TCS, they have tied up with Shastra. They provide the software, they provide the additional services. And Vishesh, whom I was referring to earlier in my initial introduction, is from TCS, right? So Vishesh, do I add you also a spotlight?
Yeah, you can. I hope you are able to hear me.
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. Just started.
Good. So thank you, Sriram. Thank you for this wonderful introduction. I welcome all of you who are present on Saturday evening for this webinar. Thank you so much for joining in. It is indeed a pleasure to actually tie up with Indigolearn. As TCS, we intend to bring the best out to each and every student across the country. We intend to tie up with the best of the universities. Um, while everything that we do is fairly accounted for only with respect to the consumers that we will be targeting and the consumers that we want to, the best that we want to avail to our consumers. This is exactly what we've tied up with. So we had, as I told you, Sriram, we've looked out for multiple universities across the country, but when it comes to the kind of curriculum management or the way Shastra has been moving up the ladder with the rankings, it was a very fairly simple choice for us to actually go with Shastra to bring in this particular program. And we also wanted to make sure that it reaches a fair amount of students who understand what is required. And I think, with your, leadership, I think we'll be able to do that. That's a very fair thing that I think is going to happen. So
Sure.
not much from my side. I think I would like to, give you back the owners and take it further whenever, wherever, whatever questions that are coming towards me, I'll be able to answer them. Thank you so much, Sriram. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Vishesh. So that was Vishesh from TCS, guys. So he's the one, is the one point person for us as well, when we are talking to Shastra on this process. So let me not waste further time and let me jump right into what we have for you today. So we are talking about an online, 100% online BCom program from Shastra University. Just to give you a perspective of Shastra, those of you who do not know about Shastra, it's a private and deemed university. It's located in Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu. It's a fairly old university, close to 40 years now. The chancellor and vice chancellor are fairly renowned people. And, it's a university that has, focus on imparting higher value-based higher education. And it's a fairly popular university among students. And they have, programs which are online. They have also programs which are offline. We are today talking about 100% online program. When I say 100%, I mean literally 100% online program. Okay. So I hope, that particular aspect remains in everybody's mind. Now let us proceed further. Why Shastra? As Vishesh was mentioning, right? Shastra is a very well regarded university. In fact, it has got a bunch of rankings. In fact, if you look at NIRF, which is the national ranking forum, their rank, overall rank is 42. University rank is 22. The law they've ranked at 17 and engineering they've ranked at 38. They also have some international rankings. They're very well regarded. So, and they're a multidisciplinary university like most of the universities in India, right? So that we believe that, that adds a lot of credentials and a lot of, weight in terms of the degree that is eventually given out by Shastra. Right. And what is the TCS link that we're talking about? See, so TCS has tied up with multiple people. They've tied up with IITs. They've tied up with, people who provide skills. They've tied up with the industry. So please note, this is a word I'm going to use repeatedly, and I hope you guys take note of it. There is a lot of focus on industry partnerships and partnerships with, connecting students with universities and industry and designing the program in line with the industry requirements. So that is something that, TCS, has worked along with Shastra for providing, a course that suits the industry requirements. Now, what are the programs in focus? So see, Shastra University, as I was mentioning, UGC allowed, I think probably 2 or 3 years ago, universities to offer programs, certain programs online, 100% online. And they offer both BBA and BCom. So if some of you are planning to pursue BBA, we have Shastra also offers a 100% online BBA. While, in addition to BCom, while we are going to be discussing largely about BCom, everything about BBA is also very similar except for the subjects, right? So we will discuss more about BCom, but please note, if you want an option of BBA, that also exists, right? That also 100% exists. Now, coming back, just a sec. Yeah. So Bachelor's of Commerce, 100% online. So what are the features? So this was the first question almost everybody's been asking, what is the fees? So the fees is 1,20,000 for 3 years. So the entire 3 years of BCom is split into 6 semesters. Each semester, the cost is 20,000. So 6 into 20,000 makes it 1,20,000. This is each sem is of 20 weeks. Okay. And you can finish the BCom in 3 years. And let's say, there are difficulties in between, you're not able to attend classes and all that. You can take up to 6 years to finish BCom. And what are prerequisites? Very, very simple. It is 10+2. That is, you should have passed class 12. There are no requirements for, commerce or anything like that. There is no minimum mark requirements and so on and so forth. However, there is an application process. You have to qualify through the application process for you to get through to the university. And just to clarify one thing, this 1,20,000 need not be paid on day 0. It needs to be paid in 6 installments of 20,000 each. So every semester, before the start of the semester, or there is a certain timeline, just like what you have timelines in normal colleges. Same way, you have a certain timeline for every semester, and in that particular point of time, you have to pay the fees of 20,000 for each of the semesters. And how do they teach? They teach with a blend of live lectures and recorded lectures. Most of the live lectures are also available as recorded backup. Now, somebody is already asking the question, is there any age limit? As far as I know, there is no age limit. Probably we'll leave it to Vishesh as we come closer. Once we finish the most of the presentation, we will take more, detailed questions. Right. So this is one part, live plus, recorded lectures, both are available. Then these are all taught by faculties with a good deal of experience. At least 10 years of teaching experience. Then we have, same like Indigolearn, they have doubt clearing sessions, reference material, weekly test, masterclass. So this is something which, they have, which you will not get in IGNOU. In fact, those of you who are thinking, how is IGNOU better, how is this better, just hold on. There is a complete slide on comparing between Shastra and IGNOU. So request you to just wait for a few more minutes and we'll reach there. Right now, along with the videos, as I said, you have live sessions, you have reading material is provided, you have weekly tests, and you also have internships and master classes and masterclass for, by industry experts, subject matter experts. Right. So you have a fairly decent, kind of a mix of how the course is. It is tuned. By the way, students, Shastra also offers a 100% offline BCom. Right. This is created exactly in line with what a offline BCom course is. So there is actually no difference in the certificate that is issued for an offline BCom student versus an online BCom student. It is the same degree, 100% same degree. In the certificate, there is no change in even a single font. Everything is 100% same. Okay. So you get whatever a student gets in an offline BCom from Shastra University. If you were to enroll, you will get the same facilities, same features, same certificate once you complete your online BCom as well. Right. And scope of regular student versus online student, it is absolutely same. Absolutely 100% same. And Vishesh was answering that there is absolutely no age limit. There is no age limit to join this BCom. Right. Now let us move further. We'll take more questions. I know there are a lot of questions, but believe me, a lot of your questions will already be answered in the slides. So this is the next slide. Shastra versus IGNOU. This is what everybody has been asking. So when we circulated the webinar link, we had a feedback or questions section. Almost everyone said, how is it better than IGNOU, or how is it good or bad, or whatever the case may be. How does it compare with IGNOU? So guys, so one thing you have to know is IGNOU is a government organization, and they charge a fee of something around 8 to 10,000 broadly. Okay, 8,100. But if you have some delays and all, it will add up to close to 10,000 for the entire BCom. Right, whereas Shastra is 1,20,000. So a lot of you may be thinking, why should I pay 1 lakh when I get it at 10,000? Friends, if you pay, universities, if you are looking at your degree qualification based on the money that you pay, I would strongly suggest that is not the way to look at your career or your profile or your resume or your learning, because what is important is knowledge that you gain. What is important is the network that you make. What is important is the kind of peers, kind of subject that you understand, and kind of brand that gets added onto your profile. Right. Now, IGNO, for all said and done, I know a lot of CA students do it. If you finish CA Inter, then you only need to write 1 year and then you can finish off entire BCom and so on and so forth. There are very few papers. I'm 100% aware of all that. Shastra is not like that. Shastra, you have to attend the classes. There are attendance requirements, minimum attendance requirements, not something drastic. The classes are typically either in the morning or in the evening. Vishesh confirmed again. And these classes can also be watched on recorded mode. And these classes are focused towards your knowledge building, network building, peer networks, and also towards getting you a brand, right? Brand on your resume or profile. So you cannot compare, apples and oranges to uncomparables, IGNO and Shastra, in my opinion. If at all you're going to compare your Shastra BCom with a regular BCom that you do in any college in your city or town. Now, don't tell me that you will go and compare it with SRCC Delhi. No, you shouldn't do that. SRCC is India's top college, okay, especially for BCom, right? Or don't say that you'll go and compare it with some, Loyola in Chennai or a Christ or a Xavier's and all. Please don't do that. Please compare it with, Shastra is a university that is well regarded, but it is a 40-year-old university, and all the colleges whose names I have taken are 70, 80, 90, 100. Years old. So it is unfair to compare Shastra with such kind of, older colleges. If you're going to compare Shastra, compare it with more universities or colleges which are there in your town, excluding these top colleges like SRCC or Xavier's or so on. Right. So on a comparison of apples to apples, if you see, Shastra versus IGNO, Shastra is class apart. I'll tell you why. So multiple exit option with award. What is this multiple exit option award? So in Shastra, right, if you finish 1 year, you get a, you can exit in between. That is, you can exit after first year or second year, or you can finish entire 3 years. And what do you get if you exit in between? I will show it to you. In IGNO, there is no such exit policy. I mean, you have to finish the entire course, then you'll get a BCom degree, right? Then, if you have masterclass by industry subject matter experts. SME means subject matter expert. So that kind of focus on your learning actually exists because this is a proper BCom. This is proper BCom, but just done 100%. Right? That doesn't exist in IGNO. IGNO may everybody studies on their own, or sometimes in Doordarshan there is something, some Gyan Darshan or something like that comes. Okay, people watch it, but I really don't know anyone who watches Doordarshan and prepares for their BCom. Most of the students study on their own and pass. Right? Shastra curriculum is actually developed by the industry along with in participation with the industry. They give you weekly plans. They give you a study plan. They also have internships. They have internships and projects in between. Right. And it is very well regarded by the industry. Also, when you have these live classes, you can have interaction with the faculty. And it's the best part, the best part, what compares Shastra and IGNO. Exams are also 100% online and they can be taken from your home. It is, you don't have to go to any center or anything like that. You can actually take these are remote proctored exams where there is a proctor and somebody watches over you. You have to download a software and all of that, and you can take it from your laptop itself, right? So unlike IGNO, where you have to go to a center and write and all of that, Shastra is 100% online. Even exams are also 100% online, and you can take them right from your home. Right. I hope I have cleared the air enough with respect to Shastra and IGNO. If you have any further doubts, please post them in the chat box, and I will come to them as we finish this particular or move forward in this particular presentation. So, next. What if a student discontinues? This is what I was saying. The first point, multiple exit options. What is this multiple exit option means? So if you finish in 1 year, let us say you finish the first year of BCom and you choose to discontinue, you will get a certificate. If you finish 2 years, right, then you get a diploma. If you leave it after third year, you complete it in 3 years, you will get a degree. So this is in line with the new education policy. New education policy also talks about something like this. So students, even if you finish 1 year, you will actually have a certificate. And if you finish 1 year here, can I do second year, third year somewhere else? Yes, you can, provided the other university accepts you. Okay. It is not on Shastra to decide who will accept you, who will not accept you. But if you are planning to do 1 year here and, for some reason you want to do second and third year somewhere else, you can do that. That is also possible. Right. Then what else? Can we do MBA from Shastra? So, friends, MBA from Shastra, yes, I think they have some program, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll let Vishesh answer that. But for now, we are talking about BCom and BBA. So, kindly restrict yourself to BCom and BBA. Otherwise, this will be a tangential discussion. Right. So, moving on. What is the USP? It is the USP means unique selling proposition, right? So, I think, so somebody is actually responded from TCS. At this point, MBA is not there, but at a later stage, TCS will come up and we will inform you. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Dharamveer. Yeah, so what are the unique selling proposition of Shastra? It is 24th rank university in NIRF. There is a lot of industry-aligned curriculum with focus on banking and insurance. Please note, friends, these words are very, very carefully used. They are not randomly thrown left, right, and center. The entire syllabus is based on the fact that they have to prepare for a career in finance. So finance basically means either banking, insurance, investment, or financial services. So the entire curriculum is based on that. Then it is very, very contextual. You have a lot of master classes by practitioners, subject matter experts. You'll have a platform for peer-to-peer interaction. You'll have real life, applications, and you have detailed lesson plans and detailed, schedule on how you can actually how you can actually have a best quality learning that is possible in this particular setup. So somebody is asking, sir, I'm doing BCom from a college. Can you do 2 degrees? Basically BCom and BBA. No, Pratmesh, you cannot do that. You can only do 1 degree at a time in addition to a professional course like CA. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. What are the careers after this? So careers opportunities purely for BCom students, or, the directions, what can happen is, even if you, let's say the CA doesn't progress, even if somebody doesn't complete CA or get stuck with half of CA, BCom from a university like Shastra will add more value to your resume than an IGNO BCom is my honest opinion. Okay, you may dislike me for that opinion, but I genuinely feel that, if let's say unfortunately somebody cannot finish or could not finish CA and they don't have a proper BCom degree from a good recognized university, I think, the resume will reflect that part. Right. So if you have, BCom from Shastra, the kind of opportunities that open up in finance and accounts, you can apply for, obviously government jobs and all that. And one of the biggest thing is it allows you to also gives you a lot of free time to pursue additional courses because, I did BCom quite a while ago, and I know a lot of BCom students now because I go into a lot of colleges. Genuinely, in BCom class only for 4 hours or so, 4 hours or 5 hours actually. Right. So, a lot of time is spent in travel, so on and so forth. So if you are pursuing a course like CA or CFA or CS, then, you don't end up wasting a lot of time in traveling. Right. You can take this course 100% online. Somebody asked, sir, I already have a BCom but don't have much value. So can I do BCom from Shastra? So I think, yes, that is possible. If you, Achut and Pratmesh have asked the question, they already have a BCom degree. Can they do additional degree? So Dharamveer and, Vishesh, if you can answer that query, I'll respond to the students. Whether somebody who already has a BCom degree can pursue another BCom degree because their existing BCom degree does not have value.
I think, let me answer this question, Sriram. See, any university, so I've done my MBA myself from a university around 15 years back. I still went back to IIM and did my MBA from from an IIM. So anywhere when you have an upgrade, okay, it always adds value to your resume. It always adds value because Shastra does not only bring in academic value, it has TCS actually binding it together with a lot of industry value. And what is required today is just not academic curriculum, which is the way people look at it. But if you have industry coming inside, because out of all the lectures, live lectures which will be taken, industry lectures which TCS will be, doing are extremely important because we'll be calling the best of the best on the floor, giving you the right understanding. And that's exactly what is required when you actually go out looking for a job. Academic value, of course, becomes important, but at the same time, what is your market understanding? What is the reality check that you at this point of time have? This is what is required, right? So it's always important to have the right, degree with you, the right university with you, because that only propels you towards growth. That's exactly what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So short answer, yes, you can do a second BCom, right?
Yes, absolutely. As I am doing it myself, I would not restrain anyone else from doing the same. Right?
Yeah. Great. So guys, these are the syllabus. These are broad syllabus. I'm not going to get into detailed syllabus. So you'll have subjects, normal BCom, whatever subjects are there, same subjects. There are so many credits. Each semester you have 20 credits. So 6 semester, 120 credits. So first year, you have first sem, you have English, environmental studies, economic analysis, business organization, business communication, financial accounting, one. Second sem is English one, English two, environmental studies two, business management, so on and so forth. Then, you have business laws, banking, security markets, basics of computing. Then SEM 4 is Indian economics and business model, corporate accounting, auditing, financial services, management accounting, principles of income tax. So basically, a lot of it is common with your CA course. But one more point I want to highlight, there are no exemptions. There are absolutely no exemptions, whether you are a CA or a CFA or a CMA or a CPA, completed or a student or whatever, there are no exemptions. This is a proper BCom. Other than IGNOU, no other university in the country gives you any exemptions for being CA when you're doing BCom. Let's be clear, right? So please don't come and say just because it is online, just because it is Shastra, we want exemptions. No, that is not the case. It is 100% you're doing a proper BCom class. And you are pursuing it in just like what you would do in an offline session, right? Okay, so you have to take all these classes, all these sessions. And I actually didn't tell you the best part. All the exams, I think 95 or 99% of the exams are MCQ based exams. Correct, Vijesh?
Yes. So basically, I'll give you an understanding. So we have a lot of CA students which actually do these you do the BCom or the BBA. A normal student it's a 70 question MCQ test, which takes around 2 hours, which is the time limit given. A CA student, because his basic academics are so strong when it comes to accounting, when it comes to auditing, financial services, all these things are so strong. They actually finish it in like 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and they move on to the next subject. And we've seen this flow. We've actually understood this in a much better way, and that's the reason why we find it extremely important to get it to the right people. And 70 questions, 2 hours, you sit at your home, you have a proctored exam. All the exams are like this, unlike what IGNOU actually offers, where you actually have to go to the center, give a proper exam, not just subjective but objective as well, which is time consuming because you have to go through the whole curriculum just to ensure that you actually score on the objectives. This is not the way we work. You any which ways are strong on your academics. You understand your academics much better than a normal BCom student. It's important that you actually understand the curriculum in a broader based system, and that's the reason why MCQ based, 70 questions, 2 hours, sit at your home and just give your exams.
Correct. So, and Vishesh, somebody had a question. What is the minimum attendance requirement?
See, at this point of time, because a lot of live lectures actually are happening, we ask people to do your best and attend all the live lectures. But if you're not able to do that because you're already doing your CA, okay, we are looking at least 50 to 60%. I'm sorry, I was unmuted. So we are looking at least 50 to 60% of the live classes or the industry live lectures that you can do. Rest everything, any which ways, is getting accounted for, and you already have lectures which are being recorded on a daily basis. So you will have all the recorded lectures available with you, but a 50 to 60% live lectures attendance is something that we're looking at, especially from a CA, aspiring student. For normal students, we ask them to do at least 80%. That is a minimum requirement.
Okay. And guys, one more thing that I want to clarify. So this BCom, right? Unlike your normal BCom where the academic year starts only in June or July or August, here you have 2 academic sessions. So BCom starts in Jan-Feb. BCom also starts in July-August. So you have 2 academic years. So if you start your BCom in Jan-Feb, you will end your BCom in Jan-Feb after 3 years, right? If you were to clear all your papers. Same way, if you start your BCom in June, July, you will end it after 3 years in June, July, or August, whatever the month may be, July, August, you will end it after 3 years in July, August, right? And right now, the Jan-Feb session is open. They've just started classes very recently, and the classes will be open for enrollment. The academic year will start now, but you can enroll till I think probably another month and a half. After which again the enrollment will be closed after a month and a half. You can join in any time in the next 1 month, but the earlier you join, the better, right? So that you get to attend all the classes. Then somebody was asking what is fees. I already told Prathamesh, 1,20,000 is the fee for all 3 years put together. It is 20,000 per semester. And can I do only third year BCom? No, you can't do only third year BCom. You are supposed to do all 3 years with Shastra. There is no piecemeal system. I will do 1 sem here, 1 sem there. It doesn't work that way. You have to do all 3 years here. Right. Now, just to, again, give more details on assessments, you have all weekly quizzes as well, where students must complete exams in one sitting. You have some marks allotted to weekly quizzes also. Then, out of these best 5 out of 8 quizzes and 8 out of 12 or 10 out of 15 quizzes are chosen for you to evaluate your performance. Then you have assignments. You have to, for 10 marks, you have to, upload assignments, in 1 week time. Then you have semester end exams, which are the MCQ based exams, which are 2 to 3 hours, which are 70 marks. So out of total 100 marks for each subject, 70 marks is semester end exam, 10 marks is an assignment, and 20 marks is an internal assessment, where you have weekly assessment quizzes, right? And the evaluation is very simple, like what you have in normal BCom. You candidate needs to secure 40% for clearing a subject. Right. And any student failing in a number of courses will be allowed to go to the next semester and retake in the next semester. In case the student fails in 2 subsequent semesters, all subjects in 2 subsequent semesters, they will be allowed to next semester, but not be eligible for certificate or diploma. So basically what they're saying is you can, if you have backlogs, you can move to the next sem. But if you fail all subjects in 2 semesters, then you will be allowed to the next semester, but you'll not be eligible for any certificate or diploma. Only on completing all the subjects will you get a degree. So that diploma and certificate is no longer applicable to you. You will only get a degree if you fail all subjects in 2 semesters. Right. And what is the admission criteria? You need only 3 things: 10th mark sheet, 12th mark sheet, government recognized ID card, or probably an Aadhaar or PAN. And students' applications will be reviewed and verified by the universities, and then confirmation or rejection of the admission will be shared. Now, friends, so it is very simple admission. There is no, logic of what you see in other, offline BCom classes, where a lot of, things with unfair things go on. Here it is absolutely clear, very, very transparent. The university needs only these 3 things. They will go through your application and then they will confirm it online. How to register, what to register, we will get to that. Okay, how to pay, where to pay, how should I do, can I do it on my own? Please hold on to all those questions. We are here to answer all those questions. But first, we need to understand, how this entire process of doing BCom on Shastra, through Shastra, TCS, and of course, OneFin works. Right. So these are 3 documents that are required. So if you are interested in joining, right? If you are interested in joining, fill up this form by clicking this link, onefin.in/BCom, and today's date, 28/01/23, right? So onefin.in/BCom 28/01/23, and you please fill up saying that, yes, I am interested in this BCom and, pursuing BCom from Shastra. And then we will, reach out to you and explain all the formalities of how this has to be done. Right. Right. Onefin.in. So he's actually put this, I think I can put this in the chat screen as well to everyone in the meeting. I'll put this onefin.in/BCom 28/01/23. Okay, I've pasted this in the chat screen. You can copy it. This is our direct short link. It will open up a form. Please fill it up after the webinar. Right? Don't fill it up now. Let us have respond. Let me know the questions that students have asked, and then you can go and easily fill up the form. We have given most of the information that you have sought. Now, let me before I go, let me take up some of these questions which students have asked us in the by filling up the form, the webinar registration form. How quickly will it complete? Will they interfere with CA? There was a very good question. Whether the exams clash with CA exams? Absolutely no. The exams are, these exams and CA exams don't clash. These exams are typically held in Feb and August, right, Vishen?
Yeah. So basically, if you are joining in the month of August, your first semester exam will be in February, And if you're joining in the February batch, your first semester exams will be in August. So we have ensured that your May, June CA exams or CMA exams, which are actually happening, they do not clash with each other, and you get enough time to prepare while you're finished your CA, inter or your CA foundation. Then you can actually move towards just ensuring that you get into your BCom exams. MCQ based, as I said, not a huge amount of workload that you'll have to work on, and you already have been through the curriculum in your CA to pass out these exams in a much better or easier way.
Yes, yes. So somebody was asking, can this, they're already doing BCom somewhere, can they switch to this BCom?
So what we will do is, we are starting this from the next year itself, from June, July. We will be starting lateral entries in the second year from next from second batch. This year, we are only starting with a fresh batch, but from June, July, or July batch, we will be starting with the second year itself, a lateral entry directly in the second year, and that is somewhat we can actually do.
Okay, so it is possible, not today. Right?
Not today, right
how
now,
long does,
but July, August, yes, we can.
Yes, July, August, yes. How long will it take? Does it have exemptions? So I already answered. It will take 3 years, no exemptions like I think somebody needs to be muted. Let me just, can you share the link to college admission? This is from Pratimesh. So Pratimesh, there is no direct link to college admission. Okay, you have to go through Indigolearn and TCS only. You cannot directly go to Shastra and register. That is not permitted by Shastra also. Even if you go to their website, you will see they will ask you a code. The code has to be our code, and we will give you that code only when you come through Indigolearn and TCS. Okay, so there is nothing you guys can, say, I will go on my own and figure out and all that. No, it doesn't work that way. I want to know how to apply at that time. Srikanth was asking if I want to join in July, August, how to apply at that time. You can us at Indigolearn, and we will actually help you. How to go through Indigo? We just shared a link. Where is that link? Yeah, so this is the link, onefin.in/bcom280123. This is the website link. Click on this link and fill up the details. We will tell you how you should pursue this course. Okay, so I've already put the chat box also. Please fill in this link and we will get back to you. There are some people who are actually talking. Let me mute them. They're disturbing others. Right. So please fill up this link and we will tell you how we can take this particular thing forward. Okay. Then what are the other questions? We have fairly interesting questions. Will this degree be eligible for government and bank exams? Yes, 100% eligible. What does it differ compared to IGNO BCom? I already told you. And how to apply for exams, and after completing CA Inter both groups, what is the procedure to get BCom degree online? I already explained this to you. Somebody is asked, is this real or fraud? Guys, you know Indigolearn, you know TCS. So please don't have doubts like these. These are very scary doubts. Is this real or fraud? This is 100%.
No, this is a good question. I think, sorry to. So anything that TCS gets into is 100% validated. We actually do a 4,000 point checklist with every university that we actually work. It's a 6-month due diligence process. So it's a it's a good question. Sorry to say this, Sriram, but I feel it's a we are very much validating this point that we do not encourage or endorse any kind of these malpractices, no matter whatever happens with TCS. And with Indigolearn, I'm sure we intend to take this one step further. Sorry.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Okay. So next is university and syllabus. I've already shared it. Exemption. Somebody is asking, no exemptions. Please post this recording on YouTube. Yes, we will post this recording on YouTube. How is it valued in market for job opportunities? I explained to you, this is regarded as equal, ditto as Shastra, offline BCom. So there is absolutely no difference. Whether the duration of the course is same as normal BCom, yes, 100%. CA Inter both groups clear करने के बाद 1 साल में graduation का degree मिल सकता है क्या? नहीं मिल सकता है. Sorry मेरे दोस्त, माफ कीजिएगा, इसमें वो नहीं मिल सकता है. You won't get, this is a full 3-year degree. Somebody is saying, I'm from Hyderabad, where are exams conducted online, offline? We just said everything is 100% offline, 100% online. 100% online, sitting from your home on your laptop, you can take the MCQ test. Does it have the same value as in industry as normal one? Yes, 100% same as normal one. Again, as I said, don't compare it with SRCC or Xavier's. Compare it with any other offline BCom, it is absolutely same value. Any percentage required from class 12? So Vishesh, are there any requirements that you need to be minimum 50%, 60%, 70% in class 12?
Not really, no. So when we are opening it up, we don't create a barrier for any student to actually take it up. No.
Okay, but and when they make the application, do they have to write any essay and all that?
Not at all, not at all. If they are clear in your 10th, you've cleared your 12th, you are eligible to take up the Shastra program through TCS.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. So it is fairly simple process, guys. As I said, it's a distance course. It's an online course. You cannot call it as distance because in distance there is nobody to teach. In an online course, there is somebody to teach, somebody to follow up. There is a schedule. There is a timetable, so on and so forth. So I would call it as an online degree rather than calling it as distance degree. Then again, we have discussed about exemptions and all. No exemptions. Somebody was asking whether BCom plus CA is good or BCom plus CMA is good. I would always, this is my personal opinion, I would always go with BCom plus CA. Okay. Government fee reimbursement useful for this. So I don't think that is possible here. So I don't know, Vishesh, if you know, in certain states, there is a fee reimbursement scheme, especially in Andhra, Telangana, there are certain colleges where there is a fee reimbursement scheme. So I don't think Shastra qualifies for something like that, right?
No, because it's a state-owned, see, I'll tell you what, it's a privately owned university in Thanjavur, in Chennai. The state laws of Andhra and Telangana would not be applicable for a privately owned university in Thanjavur, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So I don't think that is really possible.
Correct.
Especially for Andhra, Telangana.
Yes, absolutely. So then somebody is asking, can I continue CA articleship without leaving it? Boss, this is precisely the intent why Shastra has created an online degree. So that when you're doing your articleship, you don't have this pressure of attending, a regular college. You can attend an online college and get a degree from a reputed institution like Shastra. What is the fee? We already explained 20,000 per semester, 6 semesters, 1,20,000. Should I attend classes daily and exam also in online mode? Yes, classes can be attended daily. If there is any break, you can catch up offline. You can catch up the classes, recorded classes. You need to have 50-60% attendance minimum if you're pursuing CA. If you're not pursuing CA, 80-90% attendance is required. How many years is required to complete BCom? Normally 3 years. You can take up to 6 years if you don't write the exams. If I don't attend this session, can I get recorded session? If you're referring to our session, yes, we will put this on YouTube. With respect to the degree by Shastra, yes, for all classes, there is a recorded backup. How about IGNOU BCom? We did a detailed comparison with IGNOU BCom. Course duration, somebody has asked 3 years. Then we also responded about CA exam dates and this dates not clashing. Right. What is the difference between distance learning and online learning? Online learning, you are learning, there is a faculty, there is a class, there is a bunch of students, there is a peers. Okay. In distance learning, there is nobody. You just have a book. You have to study, you have to go write the exam. Online degree is just, what people experienced during COVID, right? Where, all the students, right from, LKG se leke engineering tak, everybody did online classes only, that is what is an online learning is. What is distance learning? Doing from IGNOU, where you don't have any college, you don't have any set of peers, you don't have any industry partnerships, or you don't have any master classes, where there is no video lectures, everything you do on your own by reading a book, that is distance learning. Okay, so these are the questions that we got so far and that we have answered. Now, let me come back and see if there are any further that people have, which, they want any responses for. Guys, any further questions? From CA Inter Pass, get BA certificate? No, there is no Inter Pass BA certificate, nothing like that. If you are CA Inter Pass also, you have to do all 3 years of BCom. Somebody is saying, Tarun is saying, thanks for giving information. We look forward to MBA. Yeah, probably we'll let you know next time. Do we have to submit original certificates? No, you don't have to submit original certificates. These are, you have to submit scan certificate. They will do all of checks, boss. So I don't know how many of you know, most of the education departments in the country are connected, and they can actually check your degrees or certificates online. Okay, so just because you submit improper certificate, somebody can easily figure out. Rupa Devi, I already applied for distance BCom last month. Can I cancel and join here? That is up to you, Rupa Devi. I will not comment on it because you have already paid. I don't know how much money you paid. If it's a small sum, 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, then I think you should definitely, this is a good opportunity. But if you've already paid good amount, then I don't know. It's your call. Right. So what are the class timings? So Vishesh, what are the class timings that you would
It is. Hi. So the class timings actually happen in the evening, so that most of the students are available and are at home. Okay, at the piece of their home. Basically, it happens between 6:30 and 8 on a daily basis. Wherever there are lectures, we have our industry lectures which happen in the weekend. All the industry acclaimed lectures, whatever we call, especially for these particular classes, they all happen on the weekend so that more and more people can join in. But normal classes, maybe subject wise classes, will always happen in the weekdays in the evening slots, always in the
Correct.
evening slots, so that you can have time and you can attend those classes whenever and wherever you want.
Yeah. So for each subject, it is 20 hours, right?
Yes. So
Each
both
subject
live lectures plus recorded lectures put together are 20 hours put together lectures, which are at this point of time available in our TCS IDLH, that is your learning management system.
Hmm. Okay, and it is 20 hours per subject. So you have 6 subjects sorry, 5 subjects in a SEM. So 5 into 20, 100 hours. Each SEM is 6 months. So you basically have in a span of 6 months, you have to attend roughly 100 hours of classes. Okay.
True.
All right. Somebody has asked detailed question. Sir, I'm in third year regular college, 7 a.m. to I don't know what aim of college, and I pass CA inter, sir. I stopped BCom and join undergraduate. I complete BCom third year college. 10 a.m. I complete third year college. I'm not able to understand your query, Karan. So currently, what we are allowing at the moment, what we are allowing is people to join in first year. If you've already finished year 1 and the second year of BCom, and if you are in third year BCom right now, unfortunately, we do not have lateral entry as of now. This June, July, we will have lateral entry for the first time for second year BCom. Next year, June, July, we will have for third year. Correct, Vishesh?
Yes, we will start after next year.
Correct. So as of now, we do not have lateral entry. What is lateral entry? Somebody who's finished 2 years somewhere else and coming here in the third year. Somebody who's finished 1 sem somewhere else coming here for second sem. All those are called lateral entries. Right now, it is not there. Lateral entry will start only, for second year from August 2023. For third year BCom, it will start from August 2024. That is, if you finish first 2 years somewhere and want to do third year, you can join Shastra in August 24. You finished 1 year somewhere and want to join from second year in Shastra, it will start in August 23. We are in Jan 23. Okay. So these are the questions that we have answered so far. What else? Sir, will watching recorded classes be counted for attendance? Excellent question, Akhil. Vishesh, recorded classes watching will be counted for attendance, no?
Yes, they are. We understand when the recorded classes are being watched. Okay, we look into that aspect also. It's not a major problem.
Yeah,
yes,
correct. Okay.
Good question.
Yes. What else, guys? Any further questions? Is it internationally recognized for further degrees abroad? Absolutely, 100%. It is a UGC degree, guys. It is UGC has vetted, Shastra University and allows them to run a university. So any degree offered by Shastra is valid internationally also for pursuing further degrees. I'm correct, Vishesh?
Yes, yes. So basically, if you want to pursue your education anywhere in the US or the Australians or any other universities across the world, this university degree is affiliated with because it is affiliated with UGC. The UGC stamp will at this point of time come on all your degrees. So it is nothing to worry about. This is a proper BCom, BBA course which you are doing from any other university, say Tamil Nadu University or Bombay University or Delhi University. It's the same. There is no difference at all.
Right. What else, guys? Further questions? Any supplement exams in case student failed in the main exams?
Yes. So can I answer this question? So
yes.
The moment you fail this exam, if you are not able to achieve, see, if you have something that you're doing with your CA, and if you choose not to appear in this particular exam, on a particular exam where you've not been able to, really go through the curriculum, and if you choose, okay, I don't want to give this exam right now, I will give this exam in the next semester. You are allowed to do that. There is no restriction that you have to ensure or you have to go through this exam. We understand that you already are going through something which is with your CA, your CMA. So we understand this, and that's the reason why you just have to go. You have to fill up a form where you say, okay, I do not want to do this exam right now. I will do this exam in the next semester, and you will be given a chance to actually appear for that exam in the next semester. So not to worry about this.
Okay. Great. There's one more question. So Karan says that in third year college, I come, sir. My attempt is delayed. 1 minute. I think somebody's talking. I'll have to mute. Ashika. Muted. So Karan says, I'm in third year college. I passed BCom, sir. My CA final attempt delayed. I stopped third year BCom or complete. I passed CA Inter both groups. Okay. So I'll explain what I've understood. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You already CA Inter passed. You are preparing for the CA final and you've delayed your CA final attempt. You are pursuing your articleship. Now you've discontinued BCom. Your question is whether you should do BCom or not. Okay. So my suggestion always to everyone is, irrespective of what you are doing in life, having a graduation degree is extremely important. Even if you are a CA, it is very, very important that you have an undergrad degree or graduation degree or like BCom. So please, my humble, sincere request is please pursue BCom. Please have a degree in hand. Okay. If you do not have a degree in hand, you do not know the consequences, what will happen at a later date. Okay. So when you are in the flow, finish off with one degree like BCom and have it in your bag. Whether you use it or don't use it is irrelevant at a later point of time, because later point of time you want it, you will not get it back. Okay, this time will never come back. Okay. Then somebody's asked Rupa Devi, is Shastra open university or regular one? Shastra is a regular university, Rupa. It's a normal university. It's not an open university. They are normal university who are offering an online degree. Just like all of you guys wrote your 9, 10, 11, 12 or BCom first year, second year during COVID times online. You wrote attended all the classes online. Exactly like that in Shastra, it is 100% online. That's all. It is the same degree what they offer to everyone. Then Divya is asking, can we attend 2 semester exams at a time if we are not able to take 1 semester exam? Obviously, if you have supplementary means that only, no? Supplementary means exams are not held on the same date for first sem and second sem students. They are held on different dates or different time slot. So you can write both of them at the same time if you're not able to attend 1 sem. Just like regular college, guys. Absolutely like regular college. Karan is saying, my college provide third placement, sir. Mumbai University, NM College, BCom. I think if you're proved third placement, I don't know. If you're pursuing from NM, I think you should finish it off from MM. I don't know why you are, it's a good college.
Just to add here, we also provide placement support through TCS. There is a full team of people who are actually working in placement for each and every student. Okay, even your CA aspiration students, for everyone. So we will be working on that too. We have a complete team who is actually working on placements also. That actually happens not from Shastra but from TCS. That is how we add value to the overall course. We not only provide the basic, the basic structure to the overall course, but industry alignments and also industry integration with the job requirements is also done by TCS. So we actually give help in every possible way.
Sure. So there is one more question by a gentleman called Srikant. Very good question. How do we make payment? Is it through website, through Indigolearn, through app? Where do we watch classes and all of that? So this we will answer. So all the payments, initial payments and all will happen through, Indigolearn. Not Indigolearn. You'll have to go to the TCS website. You'll have to give a code and you do everything through them. But if you come through us, we will give you that specific code, what you'll have to put it in the TCS website. Correct? No.
Yeah. So TCS will be taking full responsibility of ensuring the student journey happens from the TCS website. In the middle, the only thing that we would want is we will have Indigolearn as one of our esteemed partners. Okay, so it is tagged as a CA student coming from Indigolearn, and that is the reason why we need to provide a few better opportunities, or the attendance also varies for a CA student to a regular student.
Correct.
So to create that divide, we have put Indigolearn as a CA partner, okay, who is bringing in the CA students, and we need to understand, see, we can't treat each and every student as the same, because a CA student has already done a lot of his curriculum in their CA, foundation as well as inter. So that is something that is we are trying to do over here. So there is a little bit of segregation that we need to work on. Hence, you will be routed through in TCS Ion, but as an Indigo student. No, sorry, Indigolearn student. Yeah.
So then watching classes is also directly on TCS website. We will give you those details. Now, Karan is asking me 15% discount on SFM. Karan, I can't give the discount now. Please call up our number, what is there on the website, or reach out to us on chat on our website or app. They will get back to you with more details. This is a conversation more about BCom, so let us stick to that. Right. And guys, this is the link. I'm pasting it again. Please convey your interest in joining this BCom by clicking on this link and filling this form. Right. And Karan, we will definitely reach out to you. You reach out to us and we'll get back to you with what best offer that we can give. Is there any limit on number of views for recorded classes? No, Akhil, there is no limit on number of views for recorded classes at Shastra. You can listen to it, watch to it any number of times as long as you're in that particular semester. Okay. Okay, guys, I think we have spent a lot of time. We're close to 9 p.m. Saturday evening, 9 p.m. I don't think, we should extend this webinar further and, risk antagonizing anyone. So we can conclude this session here. So I thank each and every one of you for sparing your valuable time, especially the team from TCS, Vishesh, and, all his colleagues, and also team from Indigolearn who actually made it here. And we've been helping me in responding to all your queries. Thanks a lot, everyone. All the very best. We will be uploading this on the website, on the YouTube channel. And please also click the form, what I've shared here, onefin.in/bcom280123, and let us know your interest and we'll reach out to you and we'll take this forward. Okay. All the very best. Good night. Great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.